Okay, so we're here at a local currency exchange, and I'm here with
Dennis Bravos.
Dennis. Real quick, just wanted to ask if you're willing to answer, why is it that you feel it's okay to help the government steal from people?
The country has to keep going, so you could be in Russia, they need money. You could be in Mexico, they're going to need money to run their country functionally smooth.
Mm-hmm. Well, what would you say if I told you that every dime that the U.S. government gets in federal income tax and state income tax is not spent on any infrastructure? It's all spent to pay for the interest that we owe the Federal Reserve for the money that we borrow from them, because we don't print our own money. We borrow all of our money from a private bank. And all of the funding that we get for roads and schools and businesses comes from loans that we get from other countries.
I was not born rich. I was born as an average American. Okay. Unfortunately, I have to follow the system too to go up the ladder. So I got to do correct steps because I'm not part of the government. So the government is the actual way, because it's there's a base there. There's a base. You got to follow it. Unfortunately, I have no control of the government. I put my vote in. That's it. Now, locally, I can make a difference with the people. Locally, I can, like Aurora, because I live in Aurora, I can make a better foundation for people in Aurora. I can't really go to Naperville. I don't live there. I can't make a vote in Naperville. So okay. I can make a difference in Aurora.
Okay, so so you feel that what I'm saying is, if the government doesn't need our money to do anything else but to pay for a protection racket, then are you still comfortable with helping them collect that?
No, the money should be going in correct areas, not just to give it to the government.
But that's where it goes. I mean,
unfortunately,
I think it was Reagan, when he came into office, he made a panel. I think it was called the Grant Commission, and they looked through all the books and everything, and they found out that every single penny that we collect in taxes goes straight to pay for the interest. None of it, not one single red cent, is ever allocated to anything else except for paying for the money that we have to borrow to pay for our own money.
Right. I got no control of that, man. It's the honest truth.
Well, what I mean is, like, morally, how do you rationalize working for, like, the tax service to help them collect taxes?
I'd rather be making my own money, to be honest with you. I'd rather start my own business. That way I'll cut the person who's employing me out, and I'll make my own money. That's the better route. See, if you have an American ID, you got the power to start a business.
So you think that it would be better to have an independent business where you would have a one-on-one contact with the government through a 1099, and you could choose whether or not to pay your taxes or not?
Yeah. I'd rather be in control of my income, and I know what I'm getting back.
Okay.
And I know, money makes look, if you're in business, you're out for money. If I'm in business, I'm out for money. There's no secret. There's absolutely no secret. So I would rather be in control of my income versus the government. But now you need corporations to employ people. See, because what you need is your corporation. You got to work at that corporation to move up to a job.
Not necessarily, because a corporation is nothing more than an idea that the state created so that people would have less liability. So, like, if I own a construction business and I'm self-employed,
do you mind if I take this hat off?
No problem. If I own a construction business and I'm self-employed and I go out and I do that roof over there, if I break through and break something on their thing, I'm personally responsible. If I incorporate myself, then the company is responsible. And they can sue the company, but there's only a limited amount of money that they can get from me directly. That's what a corporation's for.
Right.
It's just to shuck responsibility.
Right. Well, what I'm saying, though, to get to your business, for you to start your own, most likely you're going to have to work for somebody to get to your business, because the money's got to come from somewhere unless you take a loan. Okay,
or you do a startup where you get crowdsourced funding.
Right. Somebody sponsor you.
Right, something like that.
That's what I'm looking for. I got all the ability. I got all the brains. I don't have an investor. I had an investor. We didn't get along because the money was way too much for him. So I didn't take the loan. I didn't take the business. I didn't really get involved with him. He was my friend, not a business partner. There's a difference. He could be my friend. So either usually your friends usually don't mix with business. It's just usually
indeed.
Because I'm after money, I'm not after your friendship, so it's hard to cross it over.
All right, Dennis. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
This has been Liberty Phoenix reporting. Have a great day.